I'm Chelsea, and this is Yoga with Chelsea. We're going to do a really short 10 to 15 minute mobility flow. So if you're someone who sits down to work all day, this might feel really good in your hips and for your knees, and to twist the spine a little bit. It's going to be very chill. So find yourself on the floor. If you don't have a mat, it's all good. You can just lay out a blanket or something. I like to have a block handy just in case. And I want you to, and during this practice, try to let go of perfectionism. But I want you to think less about whether or not you're doing something right and whether or not it feels right for you and your body. This is something that we can tap into at any point in the day, just to notice and feel, bring some awareness into the body, and maybe we can shake off that sense of perfectionism throughout our day and give ourselves a little bit more peace in our hearts. All right? Okay, so let's get it. So you're gonna find a place on the floor, somewhere that's safe and comfortable for you to move. I'm gonna ask you to sit in Sukhasana, the easy seat. So you're gonna cross your ankles in front of you and just let your knees come out wide. We're gonna do some gentle mobility in the spine first. Take your arms up overhead, big breath in as you look up towards the ceiling. If you're feeling anything in your neck like tension or pain, just keep your eyes forward. So try to root your hips down as you stretch up tall and relax your shoulders. Keep breathing in and out of your nose. And then let your left hand come down, all the way down. We'll come into a side body stretch. Reach up, send your eyes up towards your hand or straight down to the floor as you find a little bit of a lift in your chest. So keep sending your rib cage up towards the ceiling. Maybe bring your bicep a little closer to your ear and reach. Take your right hand all the way around and forward, round through the spine. Then circle your right hand down to the floor next to your right hip. Take your left arm up overhead. I gotta move all my hair out of the way. And reach your left arm up and over. Find some length through the spine. Lift your chest and reach. All right, we're gonna go from side to side. Roll forward, round forward. Right arm comes up to your right ear. Reach. Roll forward, round forward. Left arm comes up to your left ear. Reach. And keep going. Warming up the body, warming up the spine here. Make sure you're doing this from side to side, evenly on both sides. We're gonna come into our last set. Reach the left arm up and over. Right arm up and over. Both arms up. Then with your right hand, find the opposite knee. Take your left hand behind you. Stretch up tall, root your sits bones down, look over your left shoulder. Nice and gentle twist here. Breathe. Take both arms up overhead. Take your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you. Lift your chest up tall, turn over your right shoulder. Twist, twist, breathe. Really nice. Go ahead and let that go. We're gonna come to a position on the knees called tabletop. So take your hands and knees down to your mat. You take your time to get there. I'll give you some time to get down there. All right, from here, you're gonna stretch your right leg out long and pull your right heel down to the mat. We're gonna come into a supported side plank, Vashisthasana. Take your right hand up towards the ceiling and look up towards the ceiling if that feels good. All right, take your right hand behind your skull and then turn back in, taking your right elbow down towards your left elbow. Stretch your right arm up towards the ceiling. Reach up. Look up. And right elbow over to your left elbow. Keep your right heel rooted to the floor, right arm up. And squeeze it back in. This time, spiral your right hand up towards the ceiling. And then reach it up overhead. Yeah, your bicep by your ear. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, drive your elbow in towards your knee. Crunch it in. Pew! Reach your right arm out and up. Find that lift. And then crunch it in, elbow to knee. Pew! We're going to do that, let's say 3 more times. Reach up, spiral over. Crunch it in, right? Pew! Oh, yeah. 1 more time, 2 more times. I can't count, that's fine. Back up and around. Pew! I think I lost count again. That's okay, we're gonna do it again. Pew! Come back to your tabletop. Take a round of cat-cows here. Lower your belly down towards the floor. Flare your tail, look up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, round your spine, look back, let your head be heavy, let your neck be soft. Inhale, look up. Flare the tail. Exhale, round spine. Look back. Inhale up. Exhale back. All right, I'm going to change sides just so you can see. We're going to do the same on the other side. Stretch your left leg out long. Pull your left heel to the ground. Take your left arm up towards the ceiling. Find that side plank in Vashisthasana. Then find your left hand. Take it behind your head. Elbow to elbow here. Left elbow to right elbow. Curl it in. Take it up. Curl it in. Take it up. Really nice. If you have any tension in your right wrist, you can always do this from your forearm if that feels better. Lots of twisting here in the spine. And finding some length. Stretch your left arm out long, your bicep by your ear. We're going to go into those crunches. Elbow to knee. Bam, reach it out. Elbow to knee. Bam, reach it out. Elbow to knee. Bam, crunch it in. Very nice. Stretch it out. Elbow to knee. Bam, stretch it out. Elbow to knee. Bam. You can do a little sound effect or not. We're going to come back to tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Cow pose. Cat pose. From here, we're going to take a lunge. Step your right foot forward. Frame your foot with your hands. Okay, from here, Hanumanasana. You're going to send your hips back, straightening into your right leg, and then pick up your right foot and flex your toes. So you might pick up your foot to shove your heel forward so you can flex your toes towards your face. With both hands on the ground, fingertips engaged, let your spine round. Now, if rounding in the spine does not feel okay to you, you can always keep your spine straight and look over your toes. Wherever you are, please breathe. If you need some help getting down to the floor with your hands, you can always place some books or a block under each hand. We're gonna move though. So here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward, bend your right knee, send your chest up, send your eyes up. On your exhale, shift it back. Straighten into your right leg, flex your foot towards your face. Inhale, shift forward, look up. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. That was a little tiny burp. Exhale, shift back. Very nice. Inhale, shift forward. This time, plant your hands to the ground, tuck your toe, lift your back knee, and then we'll switch sides. Walk your hands to the center, all the way over to your left side. Take your right knee down to the mat and tuck your back toes. Really nice. Remember, if I'm moving too fast for you, you can always pause this video and take it slower. From here, Hanumanasana. Straighten into your left leg. Maybe pick it up to shove your heel forward so you can flex your toes towards your face more. Let your spine round. Or if rounding the spine is uncomfortable, send your eyes forward over your toes. All right, we're gonna move. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale, shift forward. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, shift back. Let your spine round. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Let your spine round, or keep your eyes forward. All right, from here, you're going to slowly sit all the way down. Take your feet out from under you. We're gonna come into a moving bridge. So with your feet in front of your hips, go ahead and lay onto your back. To start, your hands are at your sides by your hips. From here, on your next inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms up overhead, reach up. On your next exhale, slow release, hips come down to the floor. All right, we're moving just like that. Make sure your feet are underneath your knees. Inhale, lift. Arms up, palms face up. Exhale, lower, palms face down. Slow release. Inhale, lift your hips high, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hips high, arms up overhead. Exhale, slow release. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. If you sit a lot, that may feel good in your hip flexors. Give it a little bit of space to open up. If you like, you can find your block or thick book, lift your hips, and rest it underneath your sacrum bone, the triangle-shaped bone at the base of your spine, for a supported bridge. Now, this height for me is a bit low, so I'm going to turn it on its edge so it's a little higher. And that feels good for me. You can always have it on its lowest setting or medium setting, but I would caution against putting it on its highest setting. Again, we're letting go of perfectionism here, so if you feel like more is always better, think more about what you need in the moment rather than what feels like what you should be doing. All right, here we are for a few moments of stillness. After all of that movement, you might notice the contrast in the body. You might notice your breath. Maybe it's a little bit more heightened now after all of that. Notice your breath move through your body. See if you can soften a little bit more. Let the block support you. And as you're ready, slowly release the block from underneath your hips. Release your hips all the way down to the mat. And then we're going to slowly sit back up. I'm going to turn so you can see, but you don't need to go anywhere. Then you're going to take the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide. And you can sit straight up and just tuck your chin for this forward fold. Or if you have the range of motion today, maybe your forward fold's a little deeper, elbows to the ground. If you would like some support for your head, you can slide this block underneath your forehead and let your head rest heavy on the block. Super. And again, this is an opportunity for softness in contrast to all of that movement. Can you find places in the body to soften, to breathe? And slowly you start to engage, pressing your hands into the floor, or just sitting up, lifting your chin. We're gonna meet back in Sukhasana, ankles crossed in front of you, just like we did at the beginning of class, at the beginning of this video. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like, share, follow. I hope you got your blood circulating, got some mobility in your hips and your knees and your spine, and maybe feeling a little bit looser than you did earlier. I really appreciate you spending your time with me here in this digital realm. Stay tuned. More short form and long form yoga videos from me. My name is Chelsi. My pronouns are they, them, or she, her. And I will see you on the flip side.